What's going on, everybody? Thanks again for joining us on another special episode of the Who Do You Think You Are podcast. Today, we will be having a Zoom guest, our good friend from over at Dave and Jay versus the World, which I think it should be Jay and Dave versus the World, but that's just me.
That's what I said.
My checks out at the WDUTUR pod across all platforms. Hit the like, hit subscribe, and maybe
share it with a friend.
What's up, Nick?
Hey, Pedro.
Who do you think you are?
The she session and turn it into a she covering.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Who Do You Think You Are podcast. We got a really fun one today. I am a size queen, and to my left, we have Pedro the golfer looking like a snack or a ball attendant. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm a caddy, dude, okay? And I'm already drunk. I just got done playing 18 holes, and I'm Pedro, so...
Oh, word? You're drunk right now?
Yeah, I am kind of drunk. CJ?
Dude. I can't tell because of the glasses. I'm Chris James. Follow me on Instagram at CJ Talks Funny for brand new jokes every day. We got a live one in the... Well, we don't have a live one in the studio, but we got him across the nation. Mr. J. Bullz, the, better half of Dave and Jay versus the World. Yeah. What's going on, buddy?
Welcome back, YT gang. Oh, sorry, wrong podcast.
What's going on, guys? Where does YT come from? Young and tight. It sounds very up Pedro's alley. I'll say that off the bat.
The thing is,
yes.
I'm just fucking with you.
That was good.
That was actually really good. I'll give you props for that one, dude.
That's better than every one of your guys' podcasts you've ever done. You got me.
When I'm telling you guys that I'm better than Dave, I absolutely am on every level.
Oh, we know that. But, we had him on first so he could feel it out.
The YT thing came from Dave. He just started he came in here dressing all ambiguous. And then he just started saying that he's just like, look at me, bro. I'm so young, so tight. And then it just kind of stuck, He's the YT leader, I guess. And then we started calling all our minions YT gang members, which is kind of weird because we put hashtag gang members, so we got some really weird followers from that.
Oh, yeah.
But, your boy used to be kind of in a gang. So,
Really?
Me and Pedro, we wouldn't have got along because you're Mexican and I was with the Latin Kings.
Oh.
You were kind of with your own people. So
what do you mean? You said Latin Kings are my people, dude. I have a couple of cousins. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, no, I'm Puerto Rican. Okay, you're Mexican. You got your own people. Okay,
you're Puerto Rican.
I'm half Puerto. Dude, I can't go as hard on the. Yeah, I'm half Puerto Rican. Like straight up, I'm probably more Puerto Rican than.
Let me see that behind. Prove it.
Yeah, let me see. Let me see that trunk.
Yeah,
dude.
let's see what you got.
Prove it on air, dude.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dang, bro.
I fuck with guys sometimes,
Yeah, what is this? We have a direct quote from you here, buddy. Can you explain us this?
I fuck with guys sometimes,
What do you mean?
I fuck with guys sometimes,
I'm not hearing shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you can't hear our button, dude?
The
That's
guests
perfect.
can't hear our we're hitting these King Quereres buttons and all that shit on you, dude. Yeah. So we actually have one of you saying that you fuck with guys sometimes.
I fucked a guy sometimes?
Yeah, I fuck with guys sometimes, That's what you said.
I fuck guys sometimes. Yeah, I mean, shit happens. I'm on the soundboard.
You are on the soundboard
today,
buddy.
You are on the soundboard today, buddy.
I feel so kind of honored from that. And after listening to you guys, I really wanted to start using a soundboard, but I didn't want to start biting off of you. So I had to figure out something else. And I just was like, when you listen to a podcast, you want to take something that they do, you guys with the soundboard, even Dave was like, dude, we should do a soundboard. And I was like, dude, we can't just hang on their nuts that hard.
Dude, we stole it from History Hyenas, so it's fair game, I think.
Chris D'Elia.
Yep.
D'Elia, when he's not fucking kids, he does the soundboard thing too.
Oh, he's young and tight all the way, dude. He's YT. He's original YT gang.
DeStefano. I'm sure you meant.
He's original YT gang for sure,
Oh, dude. He likes them young and tight. Yeah. And I can't blame him for that.
Dude, what do you got? YT?
Yeah.
Like
you said you used to be with the Latin Kings? It doesn't look like it, dude.
Yeah, it looks like one of my cousin's pussies.
That was
Whoops.
gay, man. You know, that's what I fucked up. So, you know, you got to roll with somebody in there. And I just, there was not enough white guys. So I clearly went with the Latin Kings. The only thing, nobody told me how much reading was involved with being a gang member because like you gotta like memorize manuscripts and they're like 5 pages long.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy. And then like when you're in there, you can only roll with other gangs that like represent what your core gang morals are, I guess. So we were cool with the Bloods because we represent the 5. That's like, you know, it's 5 basically morals or principles that they live by as a gang member. Huh. But you couldn't fuck with like the Crips because they only got 4. Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, did you say that 5 pages was a lot of reading?
These aren't like little paperbacks. These are like Jeep dog front and back, and you got to memorize 5 pages. It's a lot, dude.
Dude, well the Crips only have 4 because they're handicapped, bro.
That's true, dog.
You know, one limb's off. You know, y'all represent the 5. The Crip only does 4.
I don't sign off on that, but that's cool.
Maybe 5 alive.
So just to clarify for the listeners here, you're talking about when you were locked up. If you could take us back, what put you in that position? If you don't mind sharing, I don't know if
YT game.
I like what you're doing because like it's like Titanic, where you're like Rose, take us back to Titanic.
Yeah.
Except with like ramen noodles and butt fucking, it's a lot similar. You know what I'm saying?
Ramen noodles and butt fucking. Isn't that what your co-host's name is?
Dave Ramen Noodle butt fucking.
The noodle or it's the Cobra. That's what it is.
That's what it was.
Yeah, it's the dude. First of all, he gave himself that name.
Of course he did. Nobody would ever call him that. He's like barely a fucking earthworm, dude.
I thought your guys, the whole town called him that.
Dude, that motherfucker's not a cobra, dude. If he was an animal, I would figure he'd be like whatever animal lies constantly and doesn't answer text messages. That's the fucking animal he would be.
Damn, he's Bobby Lee, dude.
What's up?
He's Bobby Lee.
He's Bobby Lee. Yeah, he's short and he's inevitably going to get fat. You guys just know him now with his shape. He's a dieter. Yeah, he's going to get fat. Don't worry about it. It's going to happen.
Yeah, once the roids go south on him.
That's right. Well, I mean, he should be prescribed TRT because he does only got that one nut.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Good callback.
He's going to level out, dude.
You guys put him on a pedestal with that episode. And it is the easiest cancer out there right now. It's like you get index finger cancer, and they're like, you got to cut one off. And then it's like, all right, fine, dude, whatever.
Oh, it's great. It's crazy. I remember like hearing him. He's like, I went to the doctor. He said, you got the easy cancer. And he gives him a high five. He's like, this is dope. He's like, you're so lucky you got this easy cancer, dude.
He's like bumping elbows.
Yeah.
He's like,
it's like, yeah, one of us.
I can't tell you that 100% you're going to live, but 100%.
You're going to make it through, dude.
Did he really make it through? Because he kind of looks like he's struggling.
Dude, that is deadliest part. Yeah.
It kind of looks like he's struggling.
You can't get the identity crisis removed. Sorry.
Well, the thing is, Dave tries to keep up with me, and I just make so much more money than he does. It's impossible. And I know he feels bad about it. So I kind of always send him pictures of my new shoes. I like him feeling bad, and I kind of like feed off of that. You know, that's one of our dynamics.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going to ask you. Like, since he lost that testicle, do you think that gives you more of the power angle? You know, like, I know you probably had it before, but like now you're really pushing boundaries, right?
Yeah. Well, now every morning I wake up, I send him a picture of what 2 testicles look like. He hasn't responded back yet, but he'll be okay.
Pedro actually does that to me too, and I don't have any reason. I have no idea why he does that. Like, you have a wife and a daughter. Don't stop sending me pictures of your testicles.
But Pedro's also got that.
All you see on like feed or text from me are Jordans and testicles. Jordans and testicles.
Oh yeah. Sounds like a 16-year-old.
You're really putting him in his place there.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that
Say a
there.
nice thing. Say a nice thing about him, man. Come on.
A nice thing about him?
Yeah.
Ultimately,
Yeah,
he
what's
did
your
get.
favorite thing about
Yeah.
Dave?
Ultimately, he did get cancer, dude. So
Yeah, but who cares?
Okay. Nice thing about him is that he does the YouTube editing. Pretty much that's the only thing he does. So thank you, Dave, for editing the YouTube for me.
Oh, see, there you go.
That's not. I would literally suck Pedro's dick if he did that for me.
that's all I have to do.
Yeah.
Just
I
the
fuck with
YouTube.
guys sometimes, you know.
I'll edit your YouTube next week. I got you.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Nice.
If I edit your YouTube, I mean suck your dick.
Oh,
Hey,
cut it
yeah.
out and repeat it. So did you skate past that question of because you didn't want to answer it, or is that
Yeah,
What,
no.
becoming a lot?
No,
Because I'm curious.
How'd you get locked up, dog?
Yeah.
I'll answer it. Okay, so
You sound like
There's this
Dave
mall-
here beating around the bush, dude.
there's this mall right over by our house, and we used to steal everything. Okay, we used to take bags in there, and we would just steal, like, because we were broke, we didn't have any money, we're real fucking poor.
Puerto Rican.
What's up?
Not Puerto Rican. You're a real Puerto Rican.
He's a
We're poor
Puerto
Puerto Rican.
Rican.
We're Puerto Rican.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So we we live kind of in squalor, and the only way for us to dress like Bam Margera with suit jackets and band tees, where we'd have to go steal all of them, So we used to go to the mall and steal all the time. And we used to steal the liquor that we would get drunk before we got into the mall to kind of give us that courage. So I remember that day real vividly. Okay, so we went to a liquor store. I stole a fifth of Jack Daniels. I drank the whole fucking thing, right? And we went with some bags. So we go buy like a shirt or something stupid at a store, and we would ask for the oversized bag. So they would give us a legit bag from like Macy's or something like that. And then we would go and start stealing stuff. That day, I was so drunk, I was taking crazy things. I took a light, like a stop sign light, like a red, like a green, yellow.
Oh, yeah.
Like one of the.
I know what a
From
stop
Spencer.
sign looks like, dude.
Traffic
It wasn't a
light.
stop sign. Street light. There you go. That's what a street light looks like. So no shit.
Our listeners are all young and tight. They know simple things like this.
When I was younger, it was just the thing that would come out and go or stop.
Oh, yeah,
It was
dude.
a flag.
Yeah.
There's a guy waving you through. So
Yeah.
so I stole one of those, which was a bold move because we went to Spencer's and it was like 2.5 feet high and about 30 pounds. So I put it in a paper bag. Yeah. So we were just jacking shit. So inevitably the bags were full. I got 2 bags. My boys got 2 bags. Okay. We go to Sam Goody. I think it was Sam Goody. Yeah. Or no, what was the video store one? It was Sam Goody and there was another one.
Sam Goody and
Suncoast. Was it Suncoast video store?
I don't
I don't
know.
know that one.
That sounds
That sounds like an East
familiar,
Coast
but
type,
it might be
type
East
of thing.
Coast,
Yeah.
It was like a sister store to like Sam Goody. It was like yellow and black and shit like that. But anyway, so we go in there and that's the last leg of our stealing tour, right?
Mm.
So
Stealing
we go in
spree.
our stealing spree, that was the last leg of it because my bags are already full. My boys' bags are full. His girls' bags are already full. So I go in there and what we used to do, we take the DVDs, you take a razor blade, we slice it open, we take the sensor out, and then we would take the DVDs. So this is how we like got money for like drugs, for like liquor. This is how we got money for food. This is how we used to eat.
I was going to ask, it sounds that is usually the activity of a perfectly sober and rational human being is to go around just stealing things till your bags are full and then try and steal a little more.
Yeah.
So
Well, you got to remember, dude, we didn't have jobs. Nobody had. This is the way we made a living.
Yeah. How old were
Literally-
you? How old were you during this?
I was 18.
And you're 42 now, right?
I'm 46 tomorrow.
All right.
and what kind of drugs are we talking? Because we're not talking you were trying to pick up a dime bag, stealing a
No.
traffic light.
No. Back then, we were doing like a lot of cocaine,
Okay.
So we
Young and tight.
Young and dumb.
Yeah, YT.
So back then, but the thing is, even though we were poor, we were drinking good because we would steal a lot of DVDs from like Pathmark, from like ShopRite, the
Yeah.
grocery stores. You would steal like 6 like Ratatouille new releases. You know what I'm saying? And then you would get like from EB Games, you get like $12 a piece for those.
Oh, snap.
And they literally,
Dang shit, dude.
Oh yeah.
dude, they stopped buying movies because we were flooding the store so much with movies. So
We don't need any more goddamn Ratatouille. We have 12 copies of Ratatouille.
dude, but I don't know why that day, like I was like, I want to steal just one video. I just wanted to watch something at the end of the day. So I go in there, got my razor blade. I slip open this DVD. It's Blade with Wesley Snipes.
Oh, snap.
Great film in Black history.
So worth it. So worth it. So I go in there. I cut it open. I open the DVD. I take the censor out. The guy sees me doing this, the manager.
Damn.
And I go, oh, fuck. So I drop the blade. I kick it under the rack and I put the DVD back and I start walking out of the store. He goes, "You're not going anywhere." And then he stops me, right? Damn. And I have 2 stolen bags of merchandise at this point. My friends, they both have 2 stolen bags of merchandise. So I'm trying to get around him. He's this fat fucker. And I go and I kind of put my shoulder into him and then he grabs me right from behind. So we tussle, right? We hit like 2 racks and then I wind up falling to the ground.
Damn.
Okay? I'm looking up at my friend. He's looking at all this happening. Dude, like a fucking movie, his bag burst open and all this.
What the fuck?
Damn.
Dude, he's looking at me like, oh, and I'm just like, go, dude, go. So the guy gets me up, and back then I used to sag the hell out of my pants. So my dick was hanging out of my boxers, right?
Shout out 2 balls.
Boxers. They bring me in the back room. I'm like, dude, put my dick back in my pants. He takes the Edison police come back there, right? They arrest me. That's when the guy hit me in the back of the neck with like an elbow. But anyway.
David Chauvin, dude?
Derek Chauvin?
Yeah.
Oh, David, dude. Yeah.
No, I'm just Hispanic enough for the white cops to beat up on me a little bit. So, you know. So
Checks
they
out.
beat up on me. Yeah, they try to get me out of the car, right? And I'm being very belligerent. And they say, like, if you give us any problems, dude, I'm not fucking around with you. We're going to mace you. And even as drunk as I was, I knew that I didn't want to be maced. Mm-hmm. So I stopped. I was like, okay, whatever, just arrest me. So they take me in, they process me, they send me to county. That was my first time going to jail. So I go to jail, and then I wake up in the morning, they slide me what my
slide you
are.
blade.
Dude.
Yo, you want to watch this movie still?
Check this out, dude. You got to watch this because you're in some real shit.
Dude, I can see them playing Blade in the day room. I'm like, turn that shit off.
I have PTSD from this shit.
so worth it.
So they slide me a paper. It's got all of my my charges on it. And I'm looking at my charges, and it's 2nd-degree weapons possession, 2nd-degree weapons possession, 2nd-degree robbery, and a 2nd-degree aggravated assault.
Damn.
And I was just like, and my bond is on the paper as well. My bond was $200,000, and I'm 18.
They did you dirty, dude.
They laid down the Puerto Rican book on you.
They sure did. So they I tell my bunkie, I'm like, what the fuck does this mean? And he goes, oh, dude, you're fucked. You got to call a lawyer like now. And I'm in like a high bail pod because I have a $200,000 bail. I'm a young, seen, skateboarding, white looking kid, right? You know, and I'm just in this pod with like some hardened, giant black guys. No, just criminals, dude. So they
¿Quién crees que eres?
I call my dad, right? And I'm like, Dad, they got a $200,000. Dude, I'm not lying. I fucking cried.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
It sounds terrifying.
So I call him. I let him know what's going on. None of my white family helped me out. They didn't want nothing to do with me.
They weren't associated with you at that moment.
We're in Bitcoin right now.
All my Hispanic family are like, no, we got to get Jakey out. So they get like my grandfather, my great grandfather, my aunt, all my my sisters. They get all this money. They pool together like $32, and they $50. And an empanada, they're like, here.
He's always have me whole.
It's toilet paper. I heard you can buy Blade and
So they get me out of jail, right? And so that now I'm out on bail and shit like that. They give me probation. I violate probation like 30 times. They read off all my VOPs. It was all weed, cocaine.
Damn.
MDMA.
Victimless
dude,
crimes.
Dude, a bunch of bullshit crimes.
Yeah.
This is how they keep a black man down.
That's right.
Shout out Muhammad Ali, dude.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Dude, after a while, I went on the run. Like I went on the fucking run, right? So I left the state of New Jersey. I went down to Georgia, and at the time I had a bunch of little other things like warrants on my arrest. So I had about 9 warrants on my arrest. So I went down to Georgia. I was laying low. I was down there for a couple months. I had like a job as like a dishwasher or something. They were paying me off the books, some bullshit ass money. And then I realized that I got to come back up here, turn myself in, because I need to just kind of get my life going, because all I'm doing is just kind of I'm doing nothing down there. I'm just drinking fucking Ice House, smoking dank weed and
Being a
fucking
Puerto
living my
Rican.
shit. And just being really Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican and downtown
Extra Puerto Rican.
in Georgia,
Wore a lot of wife beaters, slicked my hair back.
Tried reading a couple books. Couldn't get past the 4th page.
Always had a cigarette hanging out my mouth. Dude.
So
like,
they send me back.
go ahead.
So then I go back to New Jersey, right? I turn myself in, and it was a process to turn myself in, because I go there and I'm like, hey, what's up? And Jay, I want to turn myself in. But I knew that I wanted to go there. I had a fresh pair of Air Force Ones. I had a wife beater. I had a nice pair of underwear, right? And I knew that I could like get my like canteen started if I had all 3 of those things. So like, because you could trade things for pieces.
Right.
So like my wife beater was like 12 pieces. But the only thing is, the guy that I traded it at the time, I was about 180 pounds. The guy that I traded it was this big leader of the Bloods for 12 pieces, and he was like 245. So it looked like a sports bra on him almost. I swear to God. So
He got the double D's.
Dude, he had hits on him.
I bet he looked like a real leader of the Bloods after that.
dude. The bloody bees.
He looked like a guy who would lead the Bloods. So anyway, I go in there. I wind up doing like 6 months and some change. I go to other jails, and then you would think that I would get out and I would be like reformed, and that's not what happened.
Actually,
So,
I wouldn't think that. That's actually
That's the opposite,
statistically
actually.
not proven.
Yeah, statistically, about 87% go right back.
I'm actually surprised you're here on this podcast right now.
Yeah.
How the fuck did you get out, dude? Like, seriously.
No, keep
Is
going.
the new producer your probation officer?
Dude, if you pan wide, this is actually the prison cell.
24 pieces, 36 pieses.
Oh, there he is, dude. He's still wearing your tank top.
Tyrone, we'll play cards. I'm on a podcast right now, dog.
All blood, baby, all blood.
Yeah,
You
no
still-
disrespect.
You're still doing that white boy shit, podcasting.
So then
Suwu.
I went back. It was just funny though, because like I joined the Latin Kings while I was in there, and I was just like, I really wanted to start learning like the cool handshakes.
Yeah.
How
for
long?
sure.
Okay, hold on. How long were you in there for?
I was in there for almost 7 months.
Okay.
You're like
Yeah.
look like such a cop dad asking him that question, dude. Fuck
Yeah,
you,
dude.
Pedro. Fuck you, dude.
Dude, are you a cop? Why are you asking him so many questions?
Yeah.
I literally played golf with your dad today.
Oh
so.
my god, dude. Can't believe it.
So when I was in there, I was trying to like, I wanted to like learn handshakes and stuff. And then they would have meetings, right? Like every week you would have a meeting, and I kept like asking like, when can I start learning the cool handshakes? When do I learn the handshakes? And then they finally told me, they were like, yo, Jay, I know you're trying to be funny, but you got to stop with the handshakes, dog. You got to stop with the handshakes.
Just going hard on them handshakes, dude.
Dude.
No, I should have been a Blood. They got the best handshakes. They like go up high and then they go back
Yeah,
down.
dude.
Great handshakes.
Fucking itsy bitsy
Oh, yeah.
spider over
Oh,
here,
yeah.
dude.
That's because
So
that's
then-
what they know when they go into jail.
So then I come out
So young.
and I'm still a piece of shit for many, many years. I'm still like a druggie, alky. And then I had a real bad bender. Like I went on a real bad bender. And then that was the only time I never came home. The next day I saw that what it was doing, like my girlfriend, who's now my wife. I've been with her for like 13 years.
Damn.
And I just was like, I see that my addiction is killing you. And then I was like, I'm done. I quit. And then she goes, yeah, I heard that before. But I was like, no, I really mean it. I see what it's doing to you. It's inevitably going to kill me, but it is killing you as well. And I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
So yeah. So after that, I kind of had to figure out what I wanted to do. I've always been into like mixed martial arts and fighting. And I always talk shit thinking that I could do that because I used to host bare knuckle boxing fights in my backyard in Perth Amboy. And so
That's where it all roots from.
So we used to get drunk and just bare knuckle fight in the backyard. And one time I fought my dad. I knocked his tooth out.
God damn. CJ wishes he could have fought his dad, dude. Isn't that crazy?
Dude, my brother was so pissed off at me.
That's wild. Like, you both obviously agreed to fight?
Yeah.
That's funny. My dad used to try and fuck with me, like, just like with arms and shit. And I'm like, I don't want to, dude. Like, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want you to hurt me.
Yeah.
I don't want to get hard.
You gotta sit up. I don't want to get hard. Your idea of playing involves my asshole. And I
just want to wrestle.
I had to figure out like what I wanted to do because when you get sober, the only thing you know you like getting fucked up. So I had to kind of figure out what I wanted to do. And I started playing like music again. I wound up buying like a guitar. Didn't really stick. I was just kind of, just really not that into it anymore. And then I always wanted to fight. I was always like a good fighter. And so I got into like mixed martial arts and I started doing that. And I've been doing that for almost 10 years. And I've had, fights. I have had 2 amateur fights, two wins, but I got into it late in the game. So I couldn't really pursue much of a career, but what I could do is coach and spar and get these guys ready for the fights. And that's primarily what I've been doing for like the last 4 years. I haven't taken a fight. My last fight, Barack Obama was in the White House. So it's been a while.
So it's your wife?
No.
Sorry.
No, cool with it. I mean, like, as a matter of fact, she was too cool with it. Like, I was like, aren't you nervous for me? She's like, no, I'm not nervous at all. Because I'm nervous.
You better than jail, dude.
Yeah, and you got CTE a long time ago. Let's not kid ourselves.
No, for sure.
I think you had CTE before joining the Latin Kings, dude.
Yeah,
dude.
Those were the janitors.
Did you get into any fights in jail?
Yeah. So I got into one fight with the blood, right? So when that happens, when you got 2 gang members and they're gonna fight, they have to the head gang member has to talk to the other head gang member to like make it happen. Okay, because you got because you can't have a war over 2 fucking people.
Yeah, it's just like being dumbasses.
These 2 guys got a problem and they got to handle it. And it started because like I was balling him up, and I was a white guy who could play fucking basketball, and that didn't sit too well with some of these guys.
Oh, the blacks don't like it, dude.
They sure
don't like it.
John Stockton, dude. Steve Kerr. Also much love, bro.
Long range, Danny Ainge, boy.
That's 3 points.
Those defense, just fundamentals.
Yes. All in the form.
So anyway, I got into the fight with the one dude because he threw a basketball at me because I kept stripping him, because he couldn't handle. His handle was shit. So I stripped him a bunch of times. He got upset. He wanted to whipping a basketball at me, and then I caught it. And then I looked at my Latin King head guy who was in there for murder, and he looks at me. He goes, "Whip it back," and I was like, "Done." So I hit him with the basketball, except I got a way better arm. So this guy can't dribble and he can't throw worth of shit.
Damn.
So I already knew I was going to fuck him up because he was unathletic, So we go back to the pod and they lock us in a room and then we fight, right? And I beat the fuck out of this dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Of course you did.
Dude, well, he wasn't really too tough. And he was kind of like Dave's height and Dave's build. But he kind of had like fetal alcohol syndrome where his eyes are kind of far apart.
Dude, isn't that what?
Dude, you beat up a retarded person. That's what you're telling us.
And this might be a fever dream. You're just imagining, Dave. Our memories are really bad.
But he was strong like a retarded guy, though. But he was strong. So, but yeah, so that was the only fight like I got into. I beat the fuck out of that guy. Oh wait, I got into one more fight in work pod. So a guy cut me in line during pancake tray day.
Oh no, no,
dude.
no,
Dude,
You can't be letting these mentally handicapped people cut you in line, dude.
Blueberry. I love blueberry.
No, you didn't get blueberries, dog. So I looked around. I was like, yo, this motherfucker cut me. And then I go, yo, what's up? And he goes, what's up? And I go, okay. So then I go there was only one other king in the pod. I tell him, I'm like, yo, dude, I'm going to go to sleep for a little while. Get me up after Maury. I'm going to beat the fuck out of that guy. Damn. And he goes, yo, I got you, bro. Because Maury came on at like 10 o'clock, I think. And I wanted to make it happen before Jerry Springer.
Oh,
yeah. So they got me up. I went up to this kid. And he was playing checkers, and I flipped the board. I'm like, yo, upstairs bathroom, let's go. So we went upstairs, and then I beat the fuck out of him bad because I was hitting him with elbows when he was on the ground. I was really
12-6.
Dude, I was 12-6. Boom, dropping bows.
This is chess, not checkers.
That's not checkers, motherfucker. So he looked pretty bad. He looked pretty worse to wear. So the guard asked him like what happened, and then he wound up saying like I got into a fight, which is you're not supposed.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's just bullshit. I tripped over the mop, dude. It was a wet floor. I smacked my eye. Or something.
Right, Pedro's wife.
Yeah, you look like you know what you're talking about with this prison life, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, he got done playing like 18 with like a couple wardens and shit.
Yeah, playing with an 18-year-old girl, dude.
18-year-old.
18.
That's
a little old
that's
for
what
this.
she told me.
So he said that, and then what happened is I go to the desk and I go, yo, I'm here to just turn myself in. He goes, I know you want to turn yourself in, but protocols, I got to call the goon squad. They're a bunch of big fucking white guys in basically SWAT gear that come and take you out. And I tell the guy, I'm like, dude, I'm being cool. And he's like, I know, man, but they're coming. They're going to take you out. So sure as shit, they come in, they get me down, they hog tie me, and they take me out of the pod.
Damn.
And they put me in a lockdown unit. So I have toothpaste caps in my ears to keep my gauges open. So I took them out and I put them in like the webs of my fingers so I could keep them open. And then they get me in the lockdown unit. They strip you naked. And then you're just like, like in a Blood Diamond where he's like, where is it? Like you guys never seen Blood Diamond?
No, that's exactly right. No, you nailed it.
I'm naked and I got the gauges like my hand and I'm naked and shit. And then they, tell me to bend down and cough so there's nothing in my asshole. And then they leave. And then I was in lockdown pod for like 3 weeks with 24-hour lockdown, which is I don't go out for a shower, a phone call, nothing.
Yeah, it sounds like 2020, man.
Yeah.
Bro, it's rough, dude. But the thing is, 3 of my boys were in there for a murder in Perth Amboy, and they would send me like a little rollie, like a little cigarette, and then they would send me like honey buns and like hood books. So the guy passing out the trays, because you would get a styrofoam tray, they didn't allow you to have the plastic ones. Inside my tray, I'd open it up and there would be like a hood book in there.
What's a hood book? What's a hood book?
A hood book is like 65 pages long with fairly big letters that have like a very, how do I say this without being racist? Black story of like, it's usually about like drug dealing or like a chick with a fat ass who becomes a drug dealer.
It's like their zine, dude.
Or like a Jamaican dude who becomes a drug dealer
It's like a black comic book kind of.
And they're just stories?
It's like if Tyler Perry wrote
Damn, dude.
Prisoners.
Tyler Perry's been doing hood book movies this whole time?
Tyler Perry's Ghetto Booty Ho.
Tyler Perry can't write.
Yeah, exactly.
Comes up in the hood.
There's like a mild love story. The book that I remember the most, this one chick, she became like the drug kingpin in the neighborhood. And then she got
badass white chick too, right?
She was black as fuck.
Oh.
So
okay.
She got dicked down when she was younger, but then when she got older, she linked up with another Jamaican cat who was another drug dealer. Damn. And she was talking about how like thick and big his cock was. And like looking back on it right now, it was kind of gay.
No, dude, it sounds like Beyonce and Jay-Z, dude.
Dude, it was like that, except with a lot more emphasis on Jay-Z's cock.
Oh, yeah.
Heavy on the emphasis.
You haven't listened to Beyonce's new stuff, dude.
Yo, that's
Yeah,
crazy. So it was like some gay fucking paraphernalia rolling around the jail cells.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, the next logical step for me after prison and addiction was MMA fighting, and that's I've been doing that ever since. And then I met Dave through that. So like he got into it, and then I got into it right after he started, about a couple months, and I just kind of felt bad for him, and I more or less took him in like a lost puppy, like I just wanted to take care of him because I saw a lot of who I used to be in him.
Yeah.
You know?
And what's the age gap between you guys?
Oh, age gap love, dude.
I think it's like 5-6 years, something like that.
And
yeah.
You can't put an age on love, dude.
And who tickles each other more? Who, in the relationship?
He doesn't like being touched. I try touching him all the time. He doesn't like physical touch.
Do you hear that from his wife or what, dude?
I don't know, dude. He's just he's very anti. I just don't think he was maybe hugged enough as a kid. I don't know.
I saw that on the last episode. You started to approach him, and he started shrieking like an autistic child.
Yeah. He's not good at me touching him, dude. I think he was molested. Like kind of like looking.
Oh
at it now,
shit!
he might-
Like low key.
Well, obviously. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold him down and check his asshole to see if it was penetrated.
check his hymen.
Talking like that, now I know why he's scared of you, dude. You look like his molester.
I would have definitely like took a shot at him when I was locked up, but now I'm on the outside. I could get pussy.
Hell yeah!
Did you teach him that overhand right that he won his fight with that was on YouTube?
Oh, no, dude, he cracked me with that. That motherfucker, he might be short and but he hits like a hammer. He really does.
He looks thick.
The dude hits like a hammer. He beat the shit out of that guy from that podcast.
Yeah.
And we were talking about you guys today. Like if me, Mark, and Dave had to fight you guys, and we were like,
Oh, Jesus.
dude, we were like the most worried we probably would be with CJ, bro. He's got
that.
but he does got some arms on him.
He has
and
mental issues.
Yeah.
Don't forget, it's not the physique, dude. It's what's going on upstairs that's dangerous.
It's
he's a dude. I know him when I see him. I can smell my own. He would eye gouge me or stab me or something.
Why does everybody say that about me,
Because
dude?
you're
I feel
built like
I'm
a black
so nice. Thank you, bro.
I bet he's got a.
He's fucking ripped.
Yeah,
Show him.
he does.
Show him right now. Show him right now. Prove it
Show
to the
him
world,
You
dude.
already know.
I
Show him.
want to see body.
All right.
Show your body. Show your body.
Here,
What do you think?
Look at this, dude.
I gave you a little pube too, dude.
Damn, it give you the happy trail, dude.
Right there.
What-
Nice. Dude, he's got lats. He's got chest on. Looks good.
Yeah, no, I'd
I
definitely
hide
be
it under
worried.
big shirts, dude.
You guys are gay.
I don't want you to look at me.
Super gay, dude.
Dude, that was the gayest thing I've ever seen, dude.
I
And
know,
Pedro
dude.
looks
I
like
just
gay
stripped on the
paraphernalia.
podcast.
Yeah.
We've both.
The only thing I'm thinking is like, your listeners are going to be like, you had this guy on to talk about his time in jail?
And then you showed us your ass, and I showed you my fucking like pube area. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, dude.
12 pieces.
There's nothing wrong with gay anymore, dude. You can do it.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want when you're in
Yeah,
khakis.
dude.
Hell yeah, this is a LGBT BBQ, dude. It's fucking we out back.
Oh, dude, we almost got canceled. We told this story about it on the new David J. vs. the World episode 57. Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple. But we tell the fucking story on the new thing. We almost got canceled over not even something that we did, something that we kind of like amen kind of. I don't know. But anyway.
Tell it if you want to, man.
Who
These
tried
will
to
come out at
cancel
the
you?
same time.
Ruin it because you got to listen to the story because there's a lot of layers to it. Because if I just tell the short of it, it's like it sounds like I agreed with a podcast that was talking about decapitating fat women and mouth fucking them, and I really don't. But that's why you got to listen. You got to listen to the layers that the story.
When does that drop?
What's up?
When does that drop? We're recording on Sunday.
Oh, I forgot.
Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow
Okay.
morning would be.
So you're
Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, that's 8 a.m. Zulu time.
So by the time if you're listening to this, you want to go check out that episode, it's out now. Go peep it.
Dude, I honestly I look at you guys and I remember like when we first started, I saw
Oh,
you
thanks,
guys and I was
dude.
I didn't understand how you guys weren't more popular because your show was so good.
Thank you,
Like,
bro.
That's a backhanded compliment, isn't it?
No, I say it all the time. Like, we should be huge, dude. I mean,
I think we are
biggest,
huge.
We are the biggest comedy podcast in Phoenix,
is.
Arizona right now.
YouTube is just
Your
suppressing
show
us,
is
dude.
I love your show. Like, I really do. I dig what you guys are doing. And I like that you guys try things. And I just like that you switch it up and try new things. I think that's cool, man. I think I just don't understand, like, how does one break through without being a member of Joe Rogan's fucking inner circle? I don't know, you know?
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, we've been trying to do little different things and really just groveling to people, like unabashedly, is really the only thing that's worked.
Yeah, man, we're
Shameless self-
100%. Yeah, we're 162 episodes in. Like, it's got to be worth something, you know? And if it's not, it is for us. Like, this shit's cathartic for me. It's like my weekly fucking therapy. Like, I come here and chill out with my friends, have a couple beers, just talk bullshit, politics, whatever it is. And it's fun, man, honestly. I mean, even when we first started this, we're like, this is, you know, for us mainly, you know?
And you guys are just popping, dude. You know, you set up. I mean, I feel like what you guys are on episode 50 something, 60 something.
57. Yeah,
57.
we're doing. And I mean, Dave has been at this game for a while, and the only way that he was able to get any moderate success is when he teamed up with me and my bankroll. But
well, I think you guys are doing a good job, man. And like
he's been at it. He's been at it forever, man. And he had me on his show, and we just had a thing. We have a thing, and some people have a thing, and you guys just have a great thing. And I love what you guys do, and I wish you success. Like when I see like when I see a lot of other podcasts, I go, I'm upset that they're in the same thing that I'm doing, because what you're doing is you're fucking it up for real actual podcasters and content creators. I don't want to say any names, but Jim and Gary, you guys But yeah, you get all these like guys like with terrible audio, terrible video, terrible content. And it's like, I don't want to be put into a pool with people like that. When you tell them you have a podcast or a show, it's like, no, you don't understand. I have a show or a podcast, not the way like your cousin, like fucking Juan has a show where he hangs out in his living room, smokes weed and says the word fuck too many times.
yeah.
I got an actual show with production and everything. And while I'm at it, does anybody realize that Pedro literally blends into the fucking curtain in the back?
Yeah, dude, you didn't think about that,
dude.
did you?
I did not think
little
about that.
Hispanic dude sneaking into my apartment and shit.
That's how we got him across the border, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna give you some unsolicited advice. That was a bad color choice, dude.
Yeah, dude.
It was great on the course today, baby.
And 162 episodes in, we're still working at it day by day. So we still make mistakes like this, but that's part of the charm. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Dude, and like Dave said, the technical issues, we had one today where Marco accidentally hit the fucking space bar and it stopped recording for a second, but then he hit it again. And we have my boy Matt, who was in a couple successful bands you might know, Nick. But anyway, he does all like our audio stuff, and he was able to seam it together where you don't even notice, you know?
Yeah.
So there's like a lot, things that make up the.
It's definitely that, dude, because like a lot goes into even like this, you know, and shout outs to Nick and
Even this little measly piece of shit production.
but a lot goes into it, like that. Like most people don't realize and they don't understand. Yeah,
I got the same curtain.
Yeah, Amazon.
I thought you were.
I don't want to bite you guys, but we got the same curtain.
Making riddles at the end of our episodes, playing games.
You guys should hit up that corn-fed dude who makes signs. He made this beautiful fucking DJVW sign behind us, man.
That
like
thing
I
is
said,
hot.
like when you get actual fans of people who do work for your show, who enjoy your show, it's really cool, man. Like we have guys like that help, that we have similar like followers and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
Dude, I see shit from Drawn from the Mind all the time. Or that's right? Or did I just mix that up with somebody?
No, you said it right.
Yeah, it's Drawn from the Mind that does your art.
oh yeah, Nate does all the art for.
Dope.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
He was a friend of Dave's. They used to have a thing called Dick Dudes. So,
Yeah, of course they did. And surprisingly, you were the one in jail.
I know. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You would think that, like, Dave, I got a great name for a show. Dick
Dudes.
Oh,
It's a sure success, dude.
I got to ask you, how did you guys come up with the name? Because Nick, what's harder? Coming up with a band name or coming up for the show name?
It's both the same because you're inevitably gonna hate it, and I think I've just gone through it enough times where you kind of just have to end up choosing. Like for a band name, it's too. It's like it just always sucks. You just kind of be like, fuck it, I'm gonna hate this. Just it'll land. Yeah. And for our name, the only thing that's unfortunate about it is like there's like other shows and shit that have that title, you know.
And it's really long, and the acronym we use is different than the actual.
But
word.
I like the actual like thought behind it a lot. For, like,
I remember, guys, I was like, yo, I can't find you guys on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like you might want to do something with the name. And this is me giving unsolicited advice. I talked to Pedro and I was like, you might want to do something with the name because I couldn't find you guys on YouTube at all. So
shadow ban, dude. We go there. That's why, dude. We talk about Afghanistan. We talk about Taliban, dude. We make Puerto Rican
you guys
jokes.
talk about Afghanistan? Oh, what can you say?
You snooze, you lose, dude.
I know that you guys have CJ and he's your in-home conspiracy theorist. I got Dave who Dave's a fucking welder with like a 10th grade education. And he's talking to me about vaccines. Okay?
Is he anti-vax, dude, or what, man? He's like he's an ex-QAnon, right? Like he's what do you got? He's like a junkie for fucking conspiracy theories, you know? And then you say flat Earth, and he's like, "Come on, flat Earth," you know? But it's
respect, dude.
That is not even that far off from what he may believe, but he's an anti-vaxxer, you know. I got the J&J. I didn't really give a shit. Literally, my wife told me, she's like, I would feel comfortable with what you do if you got a vaccine. I was like, all right. I mean, dude, I put so much fucking shit into this body. What the hell is a vaccine? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude.
Pounds of cocaine.
Guinea pig up, dude.
Pounds. What do you got? You know,
put it in me, US.
Shoot me up. I'm sober.
Yeah, I'm trying to steal a stoplight over here. Shut the fuck up.
I feel a little like hyper or dizzy or something from this.
Did you see the Australian Prime Minister like has like Bell's palsy now?
Oh shit! My sister's got a touch of that.
Oh
it's
like,
it's hilarious.
¿Quién crees que eres?
We used to call her Betty Bell's palsy, dude, because she like.
Which vaccine did she get that from?
No, she got it from. It's really bad when she goes to the dentist and comes back because she's kind of numb. So it really kind of makes her face look droopy.
Damn, dude, that's crazy. She's got that a Stallone look to her.
Yeah,
she got a little Stallone thing going on for sure. Yeah.
That's what.
Little Basset Hound Stallone thing going on.
Aw.
When you guys record your show, like Pedro, are you ever nervous about like if your wife listens to it, like, oh shit, I crossed the line?
Absolutely not. This week I posted a video of actually Little Stumbles. I don't know if you got to hear him last week. He made his debut here on the show, and he says he stumbles into his marriage. He stumbles into a lot of things.
I stumbled into.
Yeah. But no, dude, I'm never nervous. She's chill as fuck. Sometimes, unless I'm like making fun of faking that we have a DUI, because she did get mad about that one time. I pulled a little prank on her. I said we got a DUI, and she hung up on me. I was like, cool, that's nice.
So you can call her a Nazi, but you can't make jokes like that. Nazi, she's like, yeah.
¿Quién crees que
Maybe
I made a rape joke last week, and that didn't go over well.
With the wifey?
Yeah. No, about Dave's wife, actually.
I feel like the women shouldn't be listening to the podcast.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a rule I would have.
I would feel more comfortable if my wife didn't. I mean, this is what I like about family and friends is they get you off the ground. But once you start building an organic audience and an organic following, you start asking your friends and family, like, did you watch last week's? And they go, no. And then they tell you that they haven't watched in a while. And I remember my mother-in-law, she literally told me, she's like, Jay, it's just a bit much for me. You know?
My mother-in-law has never confronted me, which which I'm perfectly fine with, actually. And I think they listened to like maybe the first 30, and then they just dropped off, including my wife.
Yeah.
So it is nice because, I mean, I also told Nick, I was like, this kind of, my thing. I like to get away on, usually we record on Tuesdays and this and that. And it's
I like to hide in the curtain up on this bitch, dude.
like the camouflage up in this bitch every once in a while.
Feeling like a fucking chameleon.
Hey, bro, you got my shirt or what, dude? You holding up my shirt over there, dude?
Yo, thanks for the shirt. You guys to our shirt. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, dude, this has been 1 billion times better than the interview with Dave.
He kept on talking about ball cancer. It was such a bummer, dude. We're like, that's easy cancer.
Yeah, dude, come on.
Easy.
You got the easy
Dude,
one.
I'm so glad you guys. I'm so glad you guys asked me on. I'm so glad I got to do this. I wish we could do this here at the studio and just like have a fucking session. But I mean, it is what it is. If you guys ever come out this way and come on the East Coast, come over here and we'll do a show, man. We'll hang, dude. I'll show you a little bit of the coast, a little bit of New York, New Jersey.
Hell yeah,
area.
that'd be dope,
That
man.
sounds dope as hell, dude. Yeah.
That'd be
Same.
a fun ass
Guys
time.
want-
How far from New York are you? I'm actually, I think I'm trying to
We're
plan.
We're 35, 45 minutes away from New York.
Oh, that's not too bad.
You're not allowed in New York, bro. You're not vaxxed.
Yeah, dude.
Damn, y'all right, dude.
You anti-vaxxer, dude? We just skip past that.
How comfortable are you with homeless guys with huge dicks? Because you're going to get a lot of them in New York.
I mean, we got homeless guys with little dicks out here, so.
Yeah, East Coast big dicks, West Coast little dicks, dude. But they're probably but they're probably the same amount of homeless. It's just different dick sizes.
Dude, every homeless guy I've seen wearing a pair of sweats with holes in them on the subway, they got a hammer on them.
Damn.
A thick hammer, dude.
There must be a correlation, dude. Maybe the testosterone or something.
No, it's the CTE making him gay. What are you talking about? Staring at homeless dicks on the subway, dude? What are we really missing?
¿Quién crees que eres?
Dude, I'm glad I got to do this, man. I had a blast, dude. I really did. And honestly, I felt it. I was like, I gotta go on. I gotta fucking bring fire. I gotta let everybody know I'm gonna be on this shit. I'm gonna burn this motherfucker down. I just want everybody to tell me that I did better than Dave. So tomorrow morning, Dave will get a picture of my new Travis Scott Jordans. He will get a picture of my testicles, and he will get a review of this episode all in the same thread.
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, bro.
You take care, man.
This was episode.
Yeah, get out of here with that shit, bro.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jay.
Love you.
Much
I'm
love.
already paused, brother.
Have a good day, dude.
Now's the awkward part where we hang up the phone. Now's that awkward part.
He's still on,
where we
dude. What are you
hang up
doing?
The phone.
That was terrible. Dave's interview was so much better. What are you? Kidding, people. These are jokes. Oh, man. This is going great.
Oh, yeah.
Pedro, fill the air, dude. Tell us about
I
that
know, dude.
18-year-old.
Just sit there and tell us how bad we're doing.
As
Well,
we do everything. This is the story of my life, people.
I had a 9:40 tea time this morning.
Oh, that's what you were busy
Oh, is
doing.
your life hard,
We were
dude?
both working, and you're like, can one of you guys do it? I'm out and about.
Yeah, I was out and about, dude, trying to make some birdies out on the course.
I fuck with guys sometimes.
I was so sad that he couldn't hear our drops, man.
But people have heard them before.
I
Yeah.
don't think they have. I think that's a lie. I think those people were lying to us.
You think Mr. Clavicle's out, dude?
Yeah, I think Mr. Clavicles is a fucking liar.
Damn.
Damn, dude.
I
Don't let
said
him
it.
hear that, dude.
Come at me, boy.
How did he hear the intro?
He didn't.
But he was making the sounds along with it.
I don't know if he was.
All right, carry on.
Just laying seeds of doubt in these people's minds.
Yeah, you're wrong, dude. You are a terrorist, dude.
Fuck. We just talked to Jay for a long time, and I
know, that
didn't
went
ask
longer
him the
than
question that I
expected, dude.
wrote down to ask him.
Ask him,
So,
dude.
Where are you going to ask him, dude?
Yeah.
I can't ask you guys. You guys
Yeah,
don't know
we'll answer.
anything about real life.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, really? We don't know anything about real life, dude?
Since
Nah,
you didn't
dude,
have a
not
mom
like
or dad
Jay.
that loved you too, did you feel like you hate everybody and you're an American terrorist?
Okay, go ahead and answer.
That
else,
was your
CJ?
question, dude.
Yeah, you just read it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So it's not really that entertaining of a topic to just jump into like that. But you guys want to see the Australian Prime Minister having Bell's palsy?
Sure.
Was
That's
this
kinda
after a
fun.
vaccine? Because
Yeah.
was it really?
Yeah. He's been, I mean, it's the Australian Prime Minister. He's like basically like Heinrich Himmler and been pushing these vaccines, and now he looks like this.
And the quality of service that we provided over the last month is not up to standard. We are making headway in relation to...
I don't know. This is saving people's lives, and he can go to a Phoenix concert.
That's true. At least he can go to a Live Nation concert.
Yeah, at least he can go to the Rebel Lounge, dude.
It's in Bell's
and enjoy the show out of half of his face.
All those kids have Bell's palsy anyways. Dude. I don't want to go back there.
I love this band. Ooh. I have no more depth perception because my right eye won't open.
I'll fuck you till you love me, faggot.
God, that's such a great quote. Imagine saying that to somebody, dude. I'll fuck you till you love me.
And with
faggot.
that much emotion, dude.
What like determination is like, dude, that's
Pre-fight, dude.
I'm
Think
alright,
about it,
thank you.
man. Sure, thank you.
You're welcome.
Don't make fun of me, dude. I'm sensitive. This is my time of the month.
Is it?
I just think it's interesting. There was a tweet by the FDA that came out talking about people with ivermectin and shit. And the tweet was just, "You are not a horse. You are not a cow. Seriously, y'all, stop it." Ah, dang, FDA, you got us, dude.
Is that Dr. Seuss?
Fucking burn.
What the fuck? The FDA came out with that.
That was a tweet from the actual FDA. Like,
Are they like what kind of marketing strategy is that? Do you feel like is it's like
100%. Eric Weinstein said that. I was about to quote him, and he literally said that. Like, who was that intended to reach?
yeah, like what's their demographic going towards?
Yeah.
Like some guy's gonna be, munching down on some fucking cow dewormer or whatever, and they're gonna be
Stop
like,
it.
"You ain't a cow, dog," and he's gonna be like, "Oh shit, I am an asshole." Thank God for the FDA.
Yeah. What does the FDA care though? They didn't even sign off on the COVID vaccine.
Yeah, because it's
dude.
pretty quick. Right? I mean, I think that's why. That's yeah. What's the thing with Larry David in the news? What's that?
Larry David fucking like got mad at Alan Dershowitz because Alan Dershowitz voted for Trump, as opposed to getting mad at Alan Dershowitz because Alan Dershowitz like raped a bunch of people supposedly, allegedly, and he also defended Jeffrey Epstein.
How did he do that? Oh,
In
that guy
court.
did. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, like Alan Dershowitz has defended some of the like
Yeah, but-
most scumbaggiest fucking people on the earth, and Larry David.
Yeah, but he voted for Trump, dude. Like that's just
Yeah, exactly.
That's inexplicable. Like what the fuck are you
That's
doing?
true. Literal
he's not pro-Trump
Nazis.
either. You said this other week. You're like, all the people I used to look up to aren't pro-Trump, and it's the last one is actually from Stephen Colbert show. I think it's this.
The she session and turn it into a she coverage.
Okay,
semen will soon become a hot commodity.
So that's then Stephen Colbert is doing like one of his like rants, and I love the Colbert Report. Like, it was like my favorite show of all time. I thought it was so fucking hilarious. I loved the persona and like the way they did comedy that way. And then when he took on that other show and like you just start learning so much about it, and you're just like, oh, this dude is completely different than I thought he was. And then with that piece, it's all about like vaccines and calling people out for like having any doubts and stuff about him. I'm just like, dude, you're just a complete like liberal sellout like shill,
Yeah.
dude. Like, when did this
But
happen?
he always was. His show was
Right.
satire, but it was good because,
writers and stuff probably too, right?
well, I think he was able to actually be more on the vein back then.
Because he hated them
on the force.
too so much, so right. So you could.
Well, I think he got the concept that you have to understand the people you're making fun of in order to actually be funny.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. But that was such a great show. But it's weird watching people like that, and you're just like, man.
and it's
Now they're all anti-Trump, dude, and I can't believe it.
Jim Gaffigan, Larry David. When does it end?
I think it's pretty anti-black, if you ask me, dude. Like,
Are you saying everybody in Hollywood is anti-Trump?
No, I mean, it sounds like a pro-Trump tweet. You're not a horse. You're not like believe the government. That sounds pretty pro-Trump to me, dude. That sounds anti-black.
No,
if you
dude.
ask me.
Trump was always for the people, man. He was against big government.
For the people, of the people.
I'm just saying, like the idea that that you should trust the government implicitly is the most like white privilege position you could possibly have.
You think Trump's white privilege, dude?
No, I'm saying the idea that you should trust the government, like the FDA is like, come on, you idiots, just take the vaccine, dude. We said it's good. Like,
Yeah, it's some bullshit marketing, dude.
Maybe do one of those jail, like, what were those books he was saying in jail they write?
some hood books,
Yeah, do hood books and kind of sell it.
about
a lot
the
of that-
Tuskegee experiment
Well, because-
and like giving black people
We
syphilis
don't,
on
we don't
purpose.
tell them that, but because we have to realize is these COVID passports and stuff like that are leaving out, Hispanics, African Americans, because it's a huge percentage of them are anti-vax or not vaccinated for obvious reasons from the past and whatnot. But it's funny because now they're making all these, like the liberals are making these laws in New York City. It's like now you realize it's kind of racist because you're segregating a whole cast of people that you've been supposedly fighting for. And they're like, oh, you actually can't come in here. You can't come in here. You can't
No, but it's definitely not because you're black.
Yeah.
It's definitely not that. Because you're black?
cool.
No, we're cool. Yeah, you were homies.
Yeah, that whole statistic was like 25 or 27% of black people are vaccinated. So there's like a huge number of black people in New York that are not vaccinated. And so they are now excluded from this. And it's like
whites and Asians are the largest amount,
most
statistically,
vaxxed.
most vaxxed.
Oh, yeah. They're like, this is from our country, dude. We'll take it.
¿Quién crees que eres?
You and me, we're the same but different. Hit the button.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Clearly joking, people, okay?
I was soaking in the moment that we finally got you back in Asian.
Asian voice.
Yeah, because I feel like CJ's got me comfortable
voice.
enough to start doing it, and that's, like I feel guilty after episodes doing it. But it's like it's funny to me. It's not. It doesn't come from a very bad place.
I'm like,
Did you hear about
so
that?
I'm like a stabber and a racist.
Did you hear about the both? You're both. But the baseball commentator that got in trouble he was talking about a baseball player, and he's, I believe, Japanese. I'm not entirely sure. But I guess he was commentating, and he's like, don't give him a fastball because that's what he likes. And I guess he said something like, that would be very, very bad. He said while commentating, and then he comes back, realizes what he done, and he's just like, gives an apology in the snap, but he was like terminally, cut.
Damn.
From
You're out.
¿Quién crees que
I
eres?
tried
comedy
so
podcast.
long to not say that, and I couldn't help myself. I kept on biting my tongue during the whole time you were saying that.
The moment was perfect.
And I just like got this moment of silence, like, I had to do it, dude. Yeah,
But that just goes back to the canceling, right?
Yeah, and I don't honestly think that black people should be really that upset about like the government giving them syphilis on purpose. Like, why would you be upset about that? They didn't give you syphilis.
You know
it was
what?
like your grandpa
And,
or whatever.
Like, if you're
Yeah,
so
that's true.
strong mentally, like, get over it. It's easy.
Yeah.
You just stop thinking, dude.
Another
Just
button,
think
man.
about
strap
it,
up
dude.
your boots, put on your work pants, and you go to work. You repress everything down so you feel no emotion. You just do it.
¿Quién?
You don't want to do it. Nobody wants to do it. You know?
The whites.
And now Joe Biden's given unemployment more, and the economy's suffering.
And if you don't start taking your vaccines, we're gonna fly over with an airplane and dump a bunch of powder on you again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right, dude. You saw what we did in Afghanistan for 20 years. Imagine what we're going to do in 1 year here.
Yeah, dude.
We're actually going with the same tactics as Afghanistan. I'm good, thank you.
You are good, dude.
My stepdad did that, dude.
What did he do?
He like
Yeah.
approached being a stepdad the way the United States approached the war in Afghanistan.
So he loved you for 20 years, and took care of you, and then when you left, he just abandoned you and he just ran away.
Yeah, basically.
It's like, you're out.
Yeah, he had like no interest in like preparing me for independence and a lot of interest in drugs.
Well, character development.
Dude, I don't know what you're like. The United States doesn't sound like a country that would do that.
And also,
in my opinion,
the war's
So
not
you're
over. The
tired,
war's not
man.
over. The Taliban haven't taken over. Joe Biden's even said it's very unlikely that it'll actually happen.
Yeah,
so it's the
unlikely.
news. It's CNN once again, or Fox News, and they're trying to show, hey, look at they're taking all these guns and weapons and helicopters, but what, dude? No.
Yeah, what are they going to do with
What are they going to do with helicopters?
They can't. They don't have gas. They don't have gas. We own the gas
what's
there.
this,
Like
Las
they can't
Vegas, dude?
They can't refill the fucking gas. You know.
No, they
Yeah,
don't know how
right,
to
dude. The
fly a
media
helicopter.
hates Joe Biden, dude. He's evil now.
Is he? Did he turn?
Yeah, he stopped the war, dude.
Yes.
You can't be doing that.
Now I support him, dude.
Is the media actually mad at him?
Yeah, dude, they totally turned on his ass.
Straight from Trump's rule handbook, dude. He's a winner, be back. Dude. I like Biden already because I'm just a contrarian. Wasn't that the word?
A contrarian?
Yeah, a contrarian. That's all it is. That's as simple as my personality is. So I just want to hate what everybody loves and vice versa. I want to push the limits because I have nothing
And it's
interesting
been like
about
that
me.
since I was 16 years old.
Yeah, when I found that trick, I was like, you can do this? You can get a personality out of this? This is awesome.
Yeah, I'm a full-time Simon Cowell. Like, yeah,
I can just disagree with everything.
Yes. It'll make me interesting. It's like, why is this guy such an asshole? Damn,
Yeah.
so media's against Joe Biden? Fuck you, Joe Biden. Huh.
Yeah, how are you going to end the war in Afghanistan,
Yeah.
dude? You fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, how you gonna?
Yeah, Bush tried that and it didn't work, dude.
Yeah, he even had a fucking meeting on a boat, dude, and he said that the war was over, dude.
Yeah.
Think about that. He had a whole ship.
Dude.
Obama dealt with it, dude.
Who's going to maim and...
Obama's like, let's do some of these drone strikes.
Yeah, dude. Who's going to kill the little kids now? Joe?
Oh, looks like there's a wedding over there.
I think he did it. I think he ended the war because we were like drone bombing all the little kids and he wanted to give them a sniff.
Oh, interesting. I never thought about that.
Okay, but devil's advocate, what other way would you end that war? By immediately pulling out?
Well, there was a department that Trump had that was designed to try and,
Phase it out.
phase it
kinda?
out slowly, and it was like its whole purpose was to
God
figure
damn it, I
that
miss
point
him,
out.
man.
He just made it. He modeled it after him slowly, like drifting away from marriages. Basically, he just used the same tactics. You slowly start walking away, slowly kind of start putting people down.
But Biden's a family man, so
This
he
has
got
worked
rid of
with-
that department before, like a few months ago.
This has worked with my past 5 wine.
This is full Joe Biden dementia. He's like, we're still there. Get him out. But with Obama, I was like 45 years old. My whole life was together. How long? I said, but we're still in goddamn Afghanistan. They just sleeps right after immediately. We just wakes up. We're still in Afghanistan. Just shocked. That was 25 years ago. With my leg hairs counting, still growing.
Well, it reminds you, what was the only time that
Uncle Corn Pop.
Yeah, Uncle.
Yeah.
What was Trump
Yeah,
doing? Slowly? Let's get out of there. Corn pop sandwiches.
So what was the only time that the media gave Trump positive praise? You remember?
When he said build that wall, dude.
That was
we gotta
pretty-
get that shit built.
No.
Oh.
When he got all those rappers out of jail.
No.
That was a baller
Oh,
move,
dude, when he gave McDonald's to that basketball team.
That was dope, dude.
To the box.
None of that was
When he
positive.
said, I love Hispanics when he's eating a taco bowl.
That was pretty positive. That felt good. That
I
felt
liked
good
it.
to me as a non-Hispanic.
Me
But
too. I was like, I love taco bowl.
As someone
Is it
who
taco
loves
bowl?
Hispanics and who loves taco bowls, I was like, this makes me feel good about my country.
Yeah.
I love Mexico.
It was when he fucking bombed Syria and like assassinated that Soleimani guy. Those were the only times where the media was like, well, actually, this was pretty necessary. And you're just like, huh?
Why so
it's-
serious?
It's the media that loves war.
The media loves war.
Wow.
Fuck you, media, dude. I've been drunk since the beginning of this.
You
dude,
learn
and
something
I'm
gay every day.
only getting more drunk.
Yeah, that's usually what happens. If
Does
you're,
it? If you keep drinking?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a side effect.
It's a side effect.
And I didn't come up with that thought. That was Matthew Iglesias, left-wing writer.
Is that Enrique Iglesias' stepbrother?
Yeah,
That's awesome. Just want to be with you. One of the first CDs I ever bought, dude. Shout out. Enrique Iglesias, dude.
Damn, dude.
you are gay, bro.
Before he came out?
This is like, what was like one of his very first songs?
Yeah, well, definitely before he came out then.
Yeah, it
If
was
one of
before.
yeah.
Is Enrique Iglesias gay?
Enrique Iglesias?
Is whatever that guy's
is
name
Oh,
Glaze,
no, I don't think he
dude.
is gay. Ricky Martin's
Yeah,
the gay
you're
one.
thinking about Ricky Martin.
Yeah, Enrique Iglesias is straight, and his wife's hot, dude.
Yeah,
His beard?
And
Yeah,
I'm sure-
dude. His
yeah, I
beard's
know.
hot, dude. He's fucking gay.
He does look hot when he has
You
a
wish
beard.
he was
That's true,
gay, dude.
You wish he was gay, dude.
Yeah, that's why
You
you
like
brought
that,
it
dude?
up.
You'd have a chance with him? Or you're talking to me, dude?
Him,
With
dude.
Enrique Iglesias, dude?
Dude, I think if I was gay, I could hook up.
If I was straight, I'd hook up with him. What are you talking about?
I don't mean with Enrique Iglesias or whatever his name is, but I think I could fuck a lot of dudes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've gotten
You do have that
hit
jail
on by a
energy.
lot of dudes. You do have that jail energy.
I
He
did-
said I was a stabber.
I was hit on by a lot of dudes when I had hair, but as I started balding, the gay men do not appreciate me or the
Really?
women. Yeah. But when I was a young 16-year-old wearing girl pants, dude, they were following me in the bathrooms, following me everywhere I go, dude. True story. True story.
My 30-year-old self would have been following you to the bathroom too, dude.
Oh, yeah. You think I'd be your type? You think I'm your type?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, a little damaged.
A little hungover. You see me kind of stumbling around the golf course, cleaning up the trash. Just like,
You're like, oh, this one has a
Fuck
tolerance
that
for
guy.
drugs. I could give him some.
Yeah, I'd see the bags under your eyes and be like, he's
He needs
he's
something.
done a couple drugs.
he needs to try wearing sunglasses 24 hours a day, dude.
Yeah,
You can learn a couple things from hanging out with me.
Now every time I go to my in-laws and I'm wearing sunglasses, I laugh, dude.
Yeah.
It reminds me of just
I
everything.
laugh when I think about that throughout my day, and just the little token of joy that I have. I'll just be like, wherever Pedro is right now is wearing his sunglasses.
Yeah, dude. Because of them Percocet. Molly Percocet.
No, you'd be way more fun if you're on Molly and Percocet, dude.
Yeah,
It's a
you're
hell of a
100%
combination.
right, dude. I'd be touching you, dude.
Sitting on my lap and
I
shit.
get touchy on Molly, dude. Oh, yeah.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's one I've never done.
Really? Mm-hmm. It's fun.
It's nice, man. My first time. We went to an 18 and under club.
Wow.
Of course you did, dude.
It was
And you were what,
fucking
24, 25?
I was 32. No, we did. Hi, honey. We went.
Hi, who's that?
Is that the little girl?
young
that
inside
you-
16-year-old? Hi, honey.
I was shouting out to my daughter because one day she's gonna see this and like realize her dad is like making pedophile jokes.
Yeah.
and I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah.
So, no, we went to this 18 club and I took some Molly and I threw up in the bathroom, dude. But then, like immediately afterwards, I started feeling good. And so, yeah, that's
a little bulimia, dude. You got
what
that little hit of bulimia.
Well, I was like, I was feeling bad.
That's
for
where you got it from.
I was
honey.
feeling bad for so long, and I was looking for my buddy.
Talking to his daughter.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys hang in here with me, all right? This is for my daughter. Now, fuck you guys, man. You say you've never done Molly. I was telling my
I've done Molly a
first time.
ton
I
of
was
times.
telling
I'm
her
listening.
where she got bulimia from. It's from you.
Yeah.
Don't do that, dude.
You're all drunk and aggressive, dog.
Yeah.
I am drunk. I don't know about aggressive, though, man.
Look, you're going to fucking run a golf cart at us, dude.
Yeah, I feel like it's about to get litigious.
Yeah, dude. Count that drop, motherfucker, okay?
Fucking drop some papers on my ass, dude. You're under arrest. God damn, sorry.
Yeah, man.
So go ahead and swing, bro. You teed it up.
No, but you guys cut me off, dude, during
You
my team.
threw it
you guys
up
were,
and
you
you
guys were
felt
talking
good.
during my backswing, and I couldn't fucking concentrate. I shanked that shit left, okay?
Yeah, you are
All
drunk.
right?
You're
So
being a
fuck
dick,
you,
dude.
man.
I feel so bad for your life tonight, dude. Whenever you're walking into...
I'll fuck you till you love me, faggot, all right?
He's probably going to say that to his wife tonight.
¿Quién crees que eres?
He's that revved up. He's been at the golf course for 8 hours under the Arizona sun. He's just dehydrated, drunk.
Drinking 8 beers.
Yeah, then he's just
out
like
there.
fucking her and just
And he's crying.
is crying.
She's going to be like, what the fuck?
His daughter's crying. This is actually her first memory, and now that she's watching this episode, she's like, "This is like a really weird circular."
Yeah, she
thing
forgot all of
happening.
it. She repressed that until she just saw it right now.
Exactly, dude.
It's 2042.
I remember those words. I'll fuck you till you love me, faggot.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Jokes, people, jokes.
Hope so, dude. I hope you're not gonna go be your wife, dude. Don't. That's not cool,
Pedro.
dude. Don't be drunk and
Don't.
just hit.
Dude, I've hit her once, and it didn't play well for me, so I learned my lesson.
You grew. You grew and you changed.
Yeah, you know,
dude.
I didn't get canceled,
Yeah, you
luckily.
get canceled for throwing a right hook, dude. We're animals.
Did you hit her like out of anger or out of sex?
Oh, good question.
I've had a girl tell me to hit her during sex once, and I slapped her, and I
so
was like,
weird.
I can't do it. I can't do that again.
I had a girl that wanted me to cut her when we're having sex.
And you
Really?
did it, you maniac.
Did you?
I didn't do it, but we cut together many times.
Really?
Yeah.
Shout out Ohio.
Yeah, she was from Ohio, and she also had a kid. So shout out that kid. I'm sure he's doing good.
And that's where you got it from, kid.
There's a Polaroid.
Your mom and this guy used to cut together, and that's why you do it.
My roommate was like into photography, and we were one night, me and my girlfriend.
Picture of you, please.
Well, they did, yeah. So we were just in our underwear in the bathtub, like cutting ourselves blood everywhere, and that's how I contracted HIV.
What a bunch of retards, dude.
I know, yeah. It's
¿Quién crees que eres?
good times, dude. That's
hilarious.
That's hilarious times, dude. That's just
so
the kind
funny.
of shenanigans that I get into, and that I have got into. Okay, and I'm not ashamed of it. I'm just having a disease.
I just drink to forget.
Oh man, wild times. Doesn't even seem real anymore sometimes, like being 24 and shit.
Well,
Yeah.
especially like, because I know you've done a lot of growth, like personally, and it's like going back to those memories. Is it like, holy shit, I can't believe I was that? Like I was.
I can't believe I made it out, or even if I am, like slowly crawling out, you know.
Yeah.
But no, well, yeah. I mean, from the 20s, just a wild time for a lot of people.
Yeah.
You get like you start living alone and freely, and you're like fully independent. So you start like, and then I've idolized poor choices my whole life. So I was like, that's how you live. Anthony Bourdain or, you know, Hunter S. Thompson. So I'm like, oh, that's, you know, life is like chugging like a fifth of whiskey and drinking and smoking and doing drugs, driving all over the place. And
Going to steal some shit.
Yeah, doing hallucinogenics and driving, or just all this stupid in the 20s. And
I
I'm like,
love
whoa,
taking acid
dude.
and driving though.
Or mushrooms.
It's a lot.
The car feels like a spaceship. But that's what I'm saying. In your 20s to 30s, it's okay. I'm 33 now, so I can't be driving on mushrooms. But right now, if you're...
Why was it okay in your 20s?
Because you're 20, dude. Live it up. You said it was fun.
Totally.
You said it was fun. I said
It's
it was
still
fun.
one of my favorite things to do. I love it.
There we go.
32, still driving on mushrooms.
And now his parents
Acid.
can watch this episode and be like, that's how CJ died.
My parents aren't going to give a shit.
No, dude.
No?
I was gonna say.
They'll hear about it down the road and be like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
And then they'll ask for sympathy from people, and that'll be that.
They'll be like, we made him this way? Oh, that's
No. They'll be like, oh, my son died. I'm so sad. People, look how sad I am.
Oh, clout chasers,
And then-
dude.
Cloud chasers.
Oh,
dude.
you got
your
clout
own parents
clout
dude, are
chasers.
cloud chasers.
Clout chasing
dude.
your death, dude. Damn, that's ice cold.
Yeah.
Lock
That
them
shit
up.
Wicked.
Throw the
dog.
Puerto Rican book on them, dude. Doing that kind of shit, dude. Clout chasing your son's funeral, dude. Shame.
Shit.
Shame on you, Joan
I wouldn't
Benet
get a
Ramsey.
funeral,
Dude. Huh? Dude, now she's Katy Perry. Look into it. It's a conspiracy. That's real. Look it up, dude.
That is definitely real, dude, and I believe it.
Yeah.
Amor
y
y
paz.
We'll see you next week.